often thought about the things that cell phone causes to people, physically and mentally. Three main issues I don't like about cell phones is how they change people's mood and behavior. Oh, and also how physically cell phone use can impact your body. The third reason is to adults, how the use of cell phones can impact while driving. At an age, cell phones has and is changing our society with potential threats and dangers, affecting our lives, our work, and our families. This is about a message to adults to not use cell phones while driving. Some of the main criticism of cell phone use is the use of cell phones while driving. I believe that talking about complex conversation like emotional and thoughtful or even talking angry conversations could increase the accidental risk by only slightly less than drunk driving. What I don't like about cell phones is how they are hidden with potential dangers. Researchers say that the use of cell phone can increase the risk of brain cancer. That's right, brain cancer. Cell phones can range from being annoying to deadly. No one thought of it being deadly. The reason why cell phones are impacting our body is because of its radiation. If everything is energy, can you imagine the charge coming off a live device? My final reason is how cell phones can change people's behavior and attitude. These impact can range from children to adults. However, teenagers have the worst disease of all, since cell phones is like their baby. I believe that cell phones for teenagers are toxic. If it's either playing for video games or socially talking, cell phones are changing teenagers' behavior and attitudes. I believe that students are distracted from their work with these electronic devices, and I'm speaking with the experience of pissing teachers off with electronic devices. In my opinion, I think teenagers are becoming more mean and angry with texting and talking on the phone, instead of socially bonding with one another. I watched this television show where this guy was talking about how he really hates cell phones, and he pointed out a really good point. Remember how I said cell phones make teenagers become more mean and angry? Well, that's because they don't feel empathy when they're texting or talking on the phone. Imagine if I called you fat. You get all upset and I would apologize. But if I text message that you're fat, that anger will just keep building up and you won't feel any empathy. In many places, phones are disruptive and make the experience less enjoyable for everyone. Like using your phone in a camp trip just ruins the whole idea of a camp. There are always ways we could lessen the negative effects of constantly communicating. We should and could be more aware of the disruption we cause to other people and considerate when using cell phones. The problem is that we never know when to place our phones away without becoming unhappy. Take that moment and reflect or do something productive. Limit your resources on always needing your cell phone, because they can impact you and change your life.